And then, what's the next one? Have you ever been to the Retica Greatfoot at Taurus? I don't imagine it ever cost a visit a vile settlement there, right? The V's. Well, I actually did. An Ronka? And you've been to Fanao? Well then. My village is far deep in the woods, but Fanao might be a good place to start. Would you be willing to accompany me that far? To be honest, I'm not even sure I would explain myself with any credibility if questioned. It should be alright. Thank you. Your presence is most reassuring than you know. No! 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 How could you, Anden? After I tried so hard to keep you safe, after I told the others to give you leaves and roots, so those awful monsters couldn't touch you, so you could live happily ever after with your precious sheep. You turned me into a leafman to protect me? Oh, Arthur. My apologies, Taurus. I think Arthur and I need some time to speak alone. Go ahead to the Fanao with you. I'll meet you there. Sure, but don't take too long. Alright, let's go and go Fanao. Retica, boop. Alright, where are we going from here? Bum, dun 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 dun. Beep beep doo 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 doo. Ah, I forgot this forest has line. Best music here in Shadowbringers. Especially when Soken did the whole performance with the, I think it's one of the FanFest introduction. Man, that was glorious. There you are! I hope you weren't waiting over so long. Be great sometimes since I navigate these woods. Or had legs for that matter. You there! Halt! Oh, it's good to see you again. Don't mind us. An unidentified male blundering gracefully through the trees like a child. You're lucky the scouts thought to call me before anyone else. But to think we could meet again, Gilelt. Gilelt? Ah, of course, Geralt! Remix you to Lena! It just came back to me! Anden is an assumed name, you see. My birth name is Gillet, and this person who looks quite like me is... Tilia, Gillet's younger sister. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Alia Ronka. The forest spoke to me of your departure, but after the flood, I began to hope ever seeing you again. And to willingly part with your name is one thing, but to forget entirely? What did the outside world do to you, brother? I don't know how to explain. Well, it's quite a long story. So how about this? He became a leafman because of a fairy wanted to protect him, and that's how we are at this point. I hardly believe what I'm hearing, Gillet. While we were fleeing imminent danger, you were too captivated with your sheep, too much so to seek shelter? Spared certain death by only the caprice of the Fae. You spent the intervening time as a leafman, blissfully unaware of your own existence? Well, pretty much. In the middle of disaster? So our village... Painfully though as it was, abandoning the village when we did spared many fate worse than death. Many, but not all. Some fell to the sin-eaters, while others have since left the woods as you did. You may not find many you recognize here, Gillett. If you decide to return to the grove, even so. However, I would welcome you. Ah, I had best to return to Il Mheg. Someone needs to look after the sheep. Are you sure about that? It's not just because one of the Fae wants you to stay behind? I also own a great debt to someone there. The very same someone who transformed me into... Actually... I too assumed they had made me into a leafman on the whim! But that's not the case. It was all to ensure that I wouldn't become something far worse. That even the part of the true me might safely live on. To turn my back on after that seems quite gosh. But I've never abandoned my little sister. Perhaps I could visit as many duties allowed. Unafflicted yet honor-bound. Not even being chased in the bush could shake that from you. I see. Very well then. Come and visit when you have the chance. I'm sure the other girls will be glad of it. Good Viz boys, or any Viz boys for that matter, are in low supplies these days. So, I suggest you have to find yourself swarmed by suitors. Unless that sounds like better fun than your sheeps. Oh boy. Your sage guidance is noted, sister. Truly, Tilia, I'm glad to see you well. So, let's speak again soon. But hopefully not too soon, because if I come back anytime soon, those suitors might be come knocking real quick. I'm pretty sure she's just teasing him. I had best return to the hunt, but you have my thanks. No problem. And there she goes. Alright, let's head back to Il Mheg. Bum bum bum. Do 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 do. Alright, here we are. I'm glad we just got it in time without any fuss. That smirk of tennis did not bode well for me. I just can't believe our village is gone, but I'm grateful to have seen my sister again. I even remember my birth name. Always liked it. But when I left the forest, I thought that taking that local name would strengthen my resolve. And thus, Anden the shepherd was born, a good Volbright sheep keeping, with a good Volbright name. And seeing as I am still a Volbright sheep keep, or close enough to one. Anyway, I think I stay Arden for the time being. Ooh, my thoughts are finally clear. Finally! I feel like my own self. True and whole. Thank you for helping out, Taurus. I simply could have done it without you. Ah, shucks, Arden. Oh, I'm so happy you came back, Anden. I was so ready to throw you into a scary, sticky dream if you didn't. How about no? Just as I promised, I can't wait to get back to shepherding, and I have a debt or two to repay. Were you concerned, Erturo? Silly Anden, you don't owe me anything at all. Don't you remember? You used to leave out little offerings of sheep milk and sweets all the time. See that you remember? Oh, I did, didn't I? I had heard of tales of pixies that live in these parts, so I made it a point to leave them a little offering of things. I thought they might, enjoy. Call it a force of habit for my days attending the woodland spirits. But you don't mean to say. I do, Anden. Long ago, this land was ruled by the people of those people never really believed we are pixies. We're anything more than the clever little stories. And why would they, should they? We always keep ourselves sought out of sight and glamorous. But you believe in us kindly. Sweet, trusting Anden would always leave us treats and milk. Oh, I never known such happiness. So I watch you over as always, Anden. Even if it was hard to, even when you're in such peril, but refuse to leave your flock. I couldn't watch and turn into one of those monsters. I had to do something to repay all the kindness and generous gifts. That's why I turned you to a leafman, so you can stay safe and whole with the sheep you love most. But if you wish to thank me with bushels and bushels of adorable little things, Anden, I can't say no. I can't say no, not to you, my true and lovely Anden. Oh, that's flattery of yours, but it can't help make me more happy, and that rather makes me happy. So, I prepare some milk and sweets for you again sometime. That's right, Anden. Dearest Anden, let us live happily together forever and ever after and on. I'm not sure about the forever part, but we'll go with it. Well, the king said I should think carefully and believe I have searched a decision that suits me well. Better than ever, in fact. Mortals are fine, I suppose, but I feel fear amongst those fee folks. And now that I can hold things again, I can craft and trade for whatever my flock may need. The lurking leafmen iterations of my former colleagues, not to mention myself, are still rather unnerving though. Come to think of it, as long as I am here, I might as well serve as a guide of sorts for any mortals who unwittingly stumble into Il Mheg. It's been quite a while since I had to consider such things, but what are we people wearing these days? No, wait, it may be best if I showed me. If you found something that will make me look welcoming and approachable, I will be most happy to try it. Oh shucks, makes me want to customize his clothing now? Oh great. I'm pretty sure a lot of people customize in little garments. For requests, we'll select at random of those who have deemed thus far. When the list refreshes once a week. Okay. You may review items currently in demand at any time by speaking to Anden and select make a delivery. Okay. Note that the lunch box, lovely boxes of pretty things, lovely necklace, and it will earn you particularly handsome rewards. Okay. Furthermore, Arden's appearance in okay, I can change his appearance now.